Hello guys, welcome to Fantasy War Tactics. So I just want to take the chance to share a little bit more about the game because we have the recent update, so we're going to jump right into it. The most recent update was with the addition of our brand new character, Cyborg Janna. Now I have to say that among the characters that have been released recently, the bingo characters, I think Nana is one. Honestly, all three characters have very decent character design. I do like them. They don't follow the same vibe, but I do like them, especially with Nana. She looks amazing even before getting to 5-star, or maybe this is already 5-star. Okay, so anyhow, she looks amazing. She doesn't have costume yet, but maybe soon. So first thing you notice is her skill set. You can see that the icons are very different from the previous characters. All the other characters icon have, even with the newer characters, they have a certain feel to it, okay? But for Nana, this is totally different. This might actually mark something very special with Volov. I believe that this game is going to carry on, and they are going to release more characters like this over and over again. Once they have a system to create these characters, they are going to do it more often. Very likely this might be actually the first character that they have created with a system, which means they now have a way to craft these characters over and over again. So anyhow, let's take a look at the skill set and see if it's worthwhile. Okay, overall my first impression is that she is quite underwhelming. However, if you take a look at the skills, she may have some place. Okay, so I usually look at characters based on their PvP benefits. They might be different for you, but let's look at them. Look at skills overall. So Nana sweeps surrounding enemies with a lance, dealing 101 of attack damage, and reduce the attack of enemy armor by 15%. So this is interesting because at level 10 it's probably going to reduce the armor by 25%, and that is quite substantial. A lot of the newer characters nowadays, they have very high defense, maybe 50,000 defense or more, okay, and reducing it by 25% is very substantial. So for example, if you have 40,000 defense, this is going to reduce defense by 10,000, so that's a lot. So you might want, the problem is this is for skill 1, okay, so maybe she's going to be good for counter. She might become a counter hero, and that's what she might be good for. But other than that, yeah, I think this skill is quite amazing. I just wish that this wasn't skill 1. Skill 2 is underwhelming. Uses blah blah blah, charge 102 attack damage, causing enemy to be harmed with damage subsequent 2 turns, and reduce movement by 2. So I don't think this is amazing. The damage is low because she's a balanced type, and the damage over time is not that substantial in my opinion. So that's that. And the third skill now, once again, damage not that amazing. Third skill is underwhelming because it just stuns the enemy. 45% to chance, even if it's at 100% to stuns. All the PvP players have stun immunity. If this was disarmed, that would have been a lot better. It does rush her forward, so that's an interesting gimmick, but I don't see too much value in that. The passive now is limited to odd turns only, but increase critical rate and critical damage on odd terms, however. So I think I also think this is underwhelming. Ultimately at level 10, I think it will increase critical damage by 20%, and it will increase final damage by 20% as well. It's amazing, but it's just a stat boost. It may or may not be that substantial, and it's limited to odd turns only. So finally we come to the awakening skill. The first thing I look at is the skill cooldown. It's 2 turn, which means even with Pioneer you can't get it down to 1 turn. You can't use it instantly like Assassin. So it's underwhelming to me. So overall, my opinion about the character is that it's average. I don't think we'll see a lot of use for her, and so that's that. She still looks awesome, so I would very much like to get her, but it's gonna be quite tough. Okay, sorry to burst the bubble for anyone who's hoping to get a hold of her. It's gonna be really tough. Now, I haven't been spending my my event tickets on this because I don't think I will be able to ultimately get her. Right now I think I have very limited stamina potion. Probably, let's see, how much do I have? I have 80. Wow, that's a bit sad. So let's calculate very quickly, right? So the best place for you to farm is anywhere with 13 energy. So right now this uses 13 energy. It's going to give you 26 tokens, so which means every single energy you're gonna get 2 tokens for it, right? So 1 energy equals to 2 tokens. So if I have 100 stamina potion, I will get 1, 2, that's you can see that I have at maximum capacity I have 125 energy. So at 100 stamina potion I will have 12500 energy, and that translates into about 25. Oh, my math is screwed up. 25,000. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, I think 25,000 tokens. So that's a problem because I want my ultimate transcendental ticket. This is all I want. And even at you get 10 of these. You get to buy 10 of these, and that is going to cost me more than 25,000. So I don't think I will be able to spend anything on the bingo tickets, unfortunately. So I might have to give it a pass ultimately, and since she's mediocre I don't feel too bad about it. I do feel bad about the game because it is I have to admit that it is going downhill, but you know what, we will all hang in there, and maybe, just maybe, one day we will have an overpowering character being released that makes things a little bit more interesting for us older players. In the meantime, if you are a new player, I do still think that you can enjoy a lot of the story. It is very interesting. Ooh, I never knew that there were... Ooh, I forgot about this. So anyway, yep, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope we get to talk about the game again if there is anything new. Thanks for watching. We'll talk again. See you.